The Manilow Method podcast is a production by Logan Allen and me, Barry Harris. Now, let's start the show.
Welcome back, everybody. We are back with the Manilow Method with another bonus episode. We're going to see if we can make this one as short as some of the other ones that we've done recently. This is another episode about music videos. Once again, we are the Manilow Method. I'm Logan Allen. That is Barry Harris. We thank you for joining us for another short-form discussion about something Barry Manilow. Now, we have covered the Manilow 1985 album, the RCA album, as we refer to it a bunch on this show. And this album is very interesting in the fact that it has multiple music videos attached to it. 3 songs on this album were connected to music videos. I'm Your Man, In Search of Love, and He Doesn't Care, But I Do. So first, I want to talk about I'm Your Man and In Search of Love. If we can, Barry, please give the audience a basic synopsis on what these videos are about.
Yes, so interestingly, these 2 music videos have no artist participation. And we can speculate as to why that might be. I think the most likely reason is that the Manilow RCA album came out in 1985 when Barry Manilow was in the midst of a world tour. So I think it was just not practical for him to participate in a music video. So in the case of I'm Your Man, there is video that appears to be sourced from some very old vintage film clips from the early 20th century. They may be public domain clips, and a nice ask for all of you who listen and watch our program, if you happen to recognize where some of these film clips are sourced from, we would love for you to let us know, because I am not a film buff. I will admit that freely. So maybe if any of you out there are, that would be wonderful for you to tell us that. But the other notable thing about the I'm Your Man video is that it uses the club mix. This was one of the first times that Barry Manilow took a single and had it remixed into different forms. I'm Your Man came out in a club mix, then there was a radio edit club mix, and then there was a dub mix. For the longest time, these mixes were kind of obscure until the club mix was released in its entirety on the Essential Barry Manilow. And furthermore, in 2024, when Barry Manilow brought I'm Your Man back into his regular live set, they released the club and the dub mixes of I'm Your Man on all digital streaming platforms. Now, when it comes to In Search of Love, again, another song that has no artist participation in the music video. What it seems is that they created some original content with actors acting out, and they inserted a live video of Barry Manilow when he performed this song on the Live in Japan television special. The concert footage was captured when he played in Osaka, and it was a clever way to feature him in the video. They did their best to try to get his live performance to sync up to the studio version. So for a music video that really doesn't have any official artist participation, I think it was done in the best possible way.
And one other music video that was done in conjunction with this album was He Doesn't Care But I Do. And this one actually does feature Barry Manilow on a set specifically for the music video, not just footage pulled from something else. And it's an interesting concept. It took me a couple watches to kind of understand what was going on, because, I mean, this is one where Manilow is actually singing to the camera and he's acting out this story. It's a very rare concept in the Manilow universe. What do you think of this video, Barry?
It's a really interesting video because we hardly see many music videos, like you said at the top of this episode, Logan, that music videos for Barry Manilow are exceptionally rare. But what I want to point out more than just the music video is that the track is different. I briefly mentioned this in the full Manilow RCA discussion. This is actually longer because of the action sequence at the end, where there is a wall that divides a couple played by actors, and then Manilow is on the other side of the wall, seemingly trying to break through the wall and get a message to somebody. And what is particularly interesting is that at the end, when he hits the modulation of He Doesn't Care But I Do, he gets up from the piano and actually walks over to the couple takes the lady and takes her off into the sunset. And because that particular sequence went on very long, they had to extend the song. So what was normally a repeat and fade chorus, the chorus repeats many more times in order to fit the length of the music video. And we talked about He Doesn't Care But I Do, and specifically, we referred to Barry Manilow's commentary. We had a magazine interview from Tracks Magazine where he gave a track-by-track commentary on every song. And he strongly believed in the hit potential of He Doesn't Care But I Do. And maybe that is why, of all the singles, this was the one he chose to participate in. So if you like He Doesn't Care But I Do, I think you'll find the music video fascinating, if not for the fact that it is a bit extended.
Absolutely. There it is. That is another short little bonus episode from the Manilow Method. We hope that you enjoyed this little discussion. Again, we love talking about anything and everything Barry Manilow, which is why you get long album discussions that you can find on all streaming platforms and on YouTube as well. And we also love giving you these short little conversations about, again, everything we can think of related to the career and legacy of Barry Manilow. So once again, I am Logan Allen. That's Barry Harris. You can find us on social media at The Manilow Method. Subscribe to our channel on YouTube. Hit that notification bell, and we will see you very soon for another discussion. We'll see you next time.